Mistakes a salesperson makes that takes him or her off focus?
So again, I've started to answer that a little bit with the focus should be on the customer. And what we do is we focus on ourselves. So let's just go into that a little bit more detail. This can be something to do with a comfort zone, because it's actually quite frightening on talking to somebody about them and their world and kind of what's they're all about, when we're actually already trained up and we know all the stuff that we can do, back to front. So the mistake would be to not put the prep in, to not do the research, to not understand the customer's world enough to be confident enough to go in and have a talk about it. At the end of the day, remember, you don't need to know masses, because the idea is to be asking questions to get them to think. So that would be the mistake. It's not prepping enough and knowing enough about it. So you retreat back into your comfort zone. I'll talk about myself.
Interesting, you put it down to prep. It is one of the most challenging aspects, I think, of when you're inducting new salespeople, and sometimes old salespeople, to actually get them to really prepare thoroughly. So many of us wing it, whether you're new or experienced. So it's a great insight. Thank you, Fred.
Yeah, it is. And look, of course, you and I are going to say this, but if you look at often the balance of training, what the people will do is they'll do a hell of a lot of product training and talk about the company themselves and less of the sales training piece. So of course, I'm going to go to the stuff that you've told me that's really important. What I'm going to do, I'm going to back myself talking about all that, rather than, well, hey, your job is to be talking about the customer, them, their world, and we should be encouraging people to get better and better at that.